Hey there marksman, what is up with this Swift Shot Outdoors? My name is Luke and I'm very glad you're here. It's been a long time since I've uploaded a video, since July actually, but I'm off from college now. I'm on winter break and I'm hoping that I can get into a bit of a rhythm here and bring you guys some nice videos occasionally, you know, maybe once a week or so. So I've been doing a lot of deer hunting in the past months, both in archery and in rifle season. Now, as you can tell by the title of the video, it's been a pretty successful year. As soon as archery season started, I knew that I wanted to get my doe first. I'm sorry about the wind, by the way. I know that's off topic, but whatever. So I wanted to get my doe tag right away so that I wouldn't be tempted to shoot a doe later in the season when the rut comes in and, you know, shoot the doe and then there's a big buck behind it. So I wanted to get my doe tag filled out as soon as possible. So with all that being said, I'm going to send you to the first clip here. So as you can see in this first clip, I have a small group of doe headed my way. I picked out the lead doe and saw she was headed right towards me. So I got ready and she just needed to take one more step so I could have a safe shot. And of course my belt loop decided to get caught on the side of my tree stand and it made a noise that spooked her. I was pretty disappointed because honestly I'd have to wait an entire week before I could go out again. That would be the next time I would have off of work. So I went out the next Thursday. And it was a very cold and rainy night. Me being the ruthless hunter that I am, I went out anyway. I didn't care if it was cold, and I was not coming out of that woods empty-handed. I'm gonna go in my climber stand, which is already set up on the tree I want. So to get there, I gotta go all the way across that field and into that corner of the woods. So I'll see you once I'm starting to climb up the tree. All right guys, we just had some deer run right in front of me. I just spooked him. I would have never had a shot, but it's a good sign, but also not a good sign. So I'm gonna cock my bow. Of course I run into him right away, and I couldn't even get a shot on him. So honestly, I was not feeling too great right here. I just scared off a bunch of deer like on my way into the woods to my stand. I thought I might have scared off any action that I might have seen for the rest of the night, but I decided to keep on going anyway. Squirrel. All right, y'all, I'm in the climber stand. We gotta go all the way up there. For those of you who don't know what a climber tree stand is, basically it does not have a ladder. You have to use the stand to climb the tree yourself. It's really starting to rain now. I'm up at the height that I want. Okay guys, so you probably can't see it, but there's a doe right here, moving this way. She looks a little small, so I think I'm gonna pass her. About an hour before sunset, this big doe shows up on my right out of nowhere. Caught me by surprise, actually. And all night I'd been praying that I'd get an easy 20-yard broadside shot. And well, sure enough. Got one. I shot one. Less than a minute ago, I just called you. She was clearly hit, and I can see blood like from my tree stand. I saw where she went. All right guys, so we got some blood here, as you can tell. Alright guys, it is the day after I killed that doe. Sorry for the lack of footage after I got the shot. As you can see, I had a little bit of footage from when I was tracking her down, but my camera died like right as I finally found her. She ended up dropping about 50 yards from where I shot her, She was in like some tall grass area, about 50 yards. It was a double lung shot, and it was the biggest workout of my life trying to get that big doe out of here, because I have to, my house is back there, and I was all the way in that corner, way deep in the woods, trying to drag this deer across this plowed field right here, which is awful, but I did get her. So now I'm going back. This is the day after, a nice bright sunny day compared to yesterday. It was soaking wet and awful, but I'm going to go see if I can find my arrow, and also I'm probably gonna take down my climber stand and take it with me back to the house, just so I have it. And maybe I'll even show you guys kind of where she was laying, so I can show you where she died at. But I'll cut to you when I get closer to the end of the... Alright guys, so I was in this tree, as you can see, and I was all the way up there by that little twig sticking out of the tree. Yeah, I was all the way up there, about 25 feet. So I'm trying to recreate this. So, facing this direction. She was standing. Oh, well, that wasn't hard. How about that? It was right there. Went clean through her. Jeez. It's not even that bloody. I guess it did spend a night in the rain, but... well, that was easy. She ran like through all this thick red brush through here, and when I saw she ran through here from my stand, I was thinking, oh no, this is gonna be rough. And it was. I mean, me with all my gear on, just trying to slip through all this thick stuff through here. But if we walk it through here, here's the gut pile. I'm gonna censor that out. So she fell right here, and the blood trail came from through here. And I followed it all the way through, and right here is where I did all the gutting and, you know, cleaned her out. Then I drug her out the long way around, so I didn't have to go through that thick red brush again. And it was hard. Just think, pouring down rain, you know, big 120-pound field dress deer, and I'm dragging it through all this mess, just trying to get it back. So there's a lot of hard work trying to get that deer back to my house. It was a long night trying to drag that deer out of that field. But I'm very thankful for it, and in the end, you know, I got some deer meat now. Stay tuned for next week when I'll show you the other kill that I got in deer season this year. Be looking for that video next week. Here's the picture of the doe, by the way. I mean, I know it's just a doe, but I mean, she's a good size, and there's a picture for you. All right, so that's gonna conclude today's video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. We'll have a couple occasional videos, you know, 1 or 2 a week, and maybe I can get into a rhythm once college starts as well. Also, thank you for liking this video. Any kind of feedback I really appreciate to know if you guys are enjoying the content and if I should be, you know, continuing it the way I'm still making it. Any comments are appreciated, you know, anything you liked or didn't like. I would just appreciate if you left some feedback. And share this video to your friends, of course, so we can grow together as a channel. I have nothing else for you besides that. Remember, I love each and every single one of you. Don't forget to stay on target. Bye.